Commander. 15 players, 5 teams battling for prizes, cards.
Audio down.
5 teams battling for prizes, cards.
It's off.
Here we go. We got that now?
It was off.
What is going on, everybody? We have a live battle tonight, and it is a rematch. We got sTeEvE 3000 Copperfield. He's a magician versus Super KJ, and she's a real mage. So what we have, the first time that we did this, we started with a starter kit for these guys so they could kind of learn the mechanics of the cards. Now we have a full EDH deck for them. KJ wanted flyers. She's got an Avacyn deck. And Avacyn is a big death by snoo angel. If she gets him out, if she gets Avacyn out, there's going to be very little hope for your deck. But it costs 8, so you have some time to play around. Okay. You have a green deck, Omnath. This is a lot of green elementals and green stompy creatures. And it's designed to save yourself against flyers. So we will see exactly who comes out on top here. And because you won the last game,
okay.
If you want to check that game out, it was awful. But it is on our live stream. And sTeEvE 3000 beat KJ pretty horribly, so she is back for revenge now.
We're trying. It's all I can do, man.
What do you think? I think that you get a pick if you want to go first or second, since you lost the last game between you two.
Oh, I'll let Steve go first.
I knew you were going to do
that. Oh,
that.
Steve is going to go first. You guys got to start by cutting your decks.
Of course I knew.
Of
course I knew.
Cut the decks?
Yes, sir.
We both do, or just you?
Well, you can't cut your own deck. You got to let
all right,
cut your
we're going to
deck
lean in
for this.
Starting.
And then you have to cut her
We're
deck.
not going to cut where Steve wanted to.
There you go.
Thank you, Steve.
I didn't see what you did. Go like that?
Yeah.
Now, for you on this opening hand, when you draw 7, lands aren't going to be a super big issue. 2 or 3 lands will be plenty. Okay. With you, lands are a little bit harder to come by in this deck, so your starting hand, you want to have kind of as many lands as you can get in there.
All right.
Go ahead and draw 7 cards.
All right.
All right.
Josh Doucette says you'll be all right.
Should I put this back up?
Yeah, that is in your command zone right now, so those are not in play just yet.
Oh, good gravy.
Come
here
on,
we go.
Baby. All right, here we go.
Now, because this is the very first game of Commander you've ever played, you can play your Commander at any time you can afford them. If they die, you can play them again from the command zone for 2 extra mana each time.
I got you.
Okay.
It's been a while since you and I did our last game.
It has. This is like it is very much so. Yeah.
Do you guys know what you want to keep?
In case anybody wants to see it.
I'm gonna have you take a peeky peek at this.
In case anybody wants to see it.
I suppose I would just keep the 1 land, and I would probably keep those 2 cards. I'd put these 5 on the bottom and draw 5 cards.
That looks like.
What do you mean on the bottom?
On the bottom of your deck here.
We're gonna just kick them, huh?
Yep.
All right.
Draw 5, and hopefully we got a couple more lands for you in there.
Okay. Nice.
And then for you got a hand you want to start with?
Yep. Okay, come on. Mama needs a new pair of shoes. There we go.
That looks pretty good, but I'd probably throw back the big giant creatures that you can't afford anyway and hope to get at least 1 more land.
So you can throw them back.
You can put them on the bottom of your library 1 time.
1 time. Okay.
Put as many of them back as you want and draw that many.
And I'm going to go probably that one, right?
No, I'd say these 3. I'd go down 4 and draw 4 cards.
All right.
And then you should be able to have an okay start for each of you.
I think that looks pretty damn good.
Yes, but you should have 7 cards. Where's your other 2?
Right here.
Yes. That'll be a great starting hand for that deck.
I hope.
And what we're trying to do here, folks, is just make sure that no one gets mana hosed on this game, because this is a true, honest rematch.
Mana hosed? I apologize. My cape is in the way.
Oh, it's a long cape.
That's right. All right.
Check that out. That's pretty cool for everybody at home.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of words on that one.
Oh, great.
I always look for more words, more gooder.
What's
right.
up, Savannah Lion?
Hey,
Yeah.
Savannah.
Yeah, for Savannah, he's what? In Europe somewhere, and this is probably like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's
for
fantastic.
Savannah. But thank you, buddy.
This is awesome. Okay. So.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So
Tell me
I
about
guess
this.
KJ already said that you're going to be the one going first.
Sure.
So
Yes,
each phase has the untap, upkeep, draw, and then main phase. You get an attack or a battle attack phase.
Sure.
Another main phase and the end step.
Okay.
So we'll start off with you drawing your card. Well, in a 2-player game, you don't draw your card if you're the first player to go.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
So,
you get a lay land and play something that costs 1 if you can.
all right, I'm gonna lay a basic land
Man.
for us, and I'm going to. Oh my goodness, that's an awful lot. Should I do? I'm gonna do a trap root commie.
All right. That is a 0/1 wall,
Okay.
and it gets big depending on how many forests that you have. So right now, it's a 0/1. But next turn, when he lays another forest, it's going to be a 0/2, 0/3, 0/4 each time.
Okay.
And that is a wall.
All right. I'm going on defense because I know she's gonna be flying around like.
So then you can't do anything. So you'd want to say pass your turn.
Pass my turn.
All right. And then I have to come back with land, correct?
No, Steve and KJ did not make their own decks. They're actually using 2 of my single color decks. And we'll see which deck is actually better here as well. I believe that the Omnath deck is much faster, but I also think that when this Avacyn comes into play, it's not going to matter anymore.
Okay.
So
All right.
then for your turn, you want to draw a card,
Okay.
and then you're going to lay a land.
Okay. Any.
Any land you would like.
Anything. All right. Anything goes. All right. Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yep. And those stay down here at the
Okay.
bottom of your board.
Peanut says playing with Carl's decks. Yes. Taxi driver Carl.
Carl. I like Carl. Carl's a good name.
Okay. So, that does not set me up for anything.
So Steve's the professor, and KJ is Liliana.
All right. We can do that.
We were actually
I'll
deciding
take
what
it.
these two were before
No, I'm gonna put my
we
hood
hit
up
play
'cause it
here.
looks way cooler. There. There we go.
All right.
All right.
She could also be a Raven from Teen Titans. I don't know what these guys look like.
I'm a
You let
mage.
us know what you think they look like.
I think that's much cooler, by the way. All right. We've got to...
Do you have anything you can play for 1 mana?
That's an issue.
Okay. Well, if you can't,
What's that?
that's just a land.
But that doesn't... Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you're looking right up here is the cost.
Oh! Thank you, sir.
You don't have anything that you can play right away for 1, so you're just going to pass
All
your
right.
turn.
I shall pass.
Savannah Lion, behave yourself.
Who's that? I can't. It's not in my cards.
We knew the lion was gonna roar. He's probably hanging out. It's 1 o'clock.
That's
So
awesome.
it's your turn now.
Okay, Steve.
Okay.
It'll be untap
So,
your everything.
Untap.
Any upkeep triggers, not yet, and then draw your card.
Yep. Okay. We've got that for all the viewers at home.
Yep.
Look at me. I'm just sitting here with bated breath waiting to see what the hell you're going to throw
I
at me.
know, right? I might actually. Okay, when you said the other, do I do that?
Yes.
Definitely.
Ah!
We're going to put another one of these.
So now you have 2 forests backed up.
Yep, now this guy's a 0/2 wall.
Oh,
Okay.
Phenomena.
And then I'm going to...
just try and get that out of your head.
Do
It's
I
a
have
phenomena.
enough mana to do...
You do not have enough mana to do
'Cause I
anything
need-
else
that's-
in your
that's
hand
it.
unless that one you can
Okay.
play.
I'm going to totally dump a spore flower on you. So that means during your upkeep, put a spore counter on spore flower. Now, we don't have the counters, right?
Yep. No, we've got plenty of counters.
Oh, okay.
So then on your upkeep, we'll give you a counter to put on that guy
Sure.
each time. When that thing has 3 spore counters on it,
Right.
you can take 3 spore counters off at any time and say, okay, there's no more damage that's being dealt this turn.
So I get 3
So
of those things, and then no damage.
That's-
I'm trying to build up defense because apparently you guys are scaring the hell out of me with this whole what's about to happen.
they were
No!
talking about your cleavage. They're calling you.
My
Yeah, you're
cleavage.
getting called Cleavage Steve on here all of a sudden.
all right, Roger
David
that.
Steve, jeez.
Roger that.
Who would have thought?
Roger that. I have been working out, barely.
So what's going on over there, Steve?
I'm gonna pass my turn.
There you
Okay.
go. Oh, you have to have tap mana for
Oh,
the
I'm sorry.
spore flower.
Yep, I tapped
So
two,
this spore flower deals 3 damage.
It
No.
only prevents damage.
Okay,
Right,
all right,
Yeah,
all right.
neither of his creatures can actually attack.
Oh, that's always a
Right.
goodie. Okay, I have 7 cards in my hand. Now I gotta come up against that, but I've got issues.
Yes, sir. It's going to be a long game, Mr.
Yeah,
Savannah.
we all know that. At the rate I'm going,
No,
yes.
Lion says third turn, lost.
Well, then, Savannah, you need to help me out here. Jeez.
So on your turn, you want to make sure everything's untapped. No upkeep trigger. That's and then you want to draw your card.
Oh, sweet Jesus, give me something good.
So then you can always play another land on your turn, and then you can afford anything that's up to 2 mana as a cost.
Oh. I have, okay. Let me just see what I got going on here. I have that sucker
That you're going to want to probably wait.
and that sucker that I just got.
That you could play right away.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm going with that bad boy.
So you want to tap your mana to spend it. There you go.
All right.
And KJ is playing Luminarch Ascension.
Okay.
So on each of Nate's turns, if he doesn't deal damage to KJ, she gets to put a counter on that. When it has 4 counters on it, I think, you can pay 2 at any time and just drop 4/4 angels like it's nobody's business.
Okay.
Oh, let the games
Oh,
begin.
you know
That's
this
what
one
is
well,
gonna-
don't you?
Oh, I know all of them. You
do?
know, I try to
Joe!
learn them all.
Joe, I never would have thought. You know, you were in boxing, and now you're doing a podcast, and now you're doing this podcast. Who would have thought? Okay, so now I'm going to pass back to Steve.
Yep. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Do I draw? I wait to draw a new card.
Yep.
That's right. Okay. We got
Untap. I just pick one.
Yep, draw
I
one.
have to keep it to 7. I gotcha.
It's got to be off the top of your library, though.
Yeah, I was. Right.
Yeah, yep. You're doing fine.
Okay. I thought I messed up. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna tap the 2 forests again, right? So I get 2 mana,
Correct.
and then I'm.
You get a ley land first if you have one.
Oh, okay.
This is like MTG for kindergartners.
I know, right? It's okay. Can I start throwing down that guy?
Nope, he costs 4 mana.
Okay.
You got to build up
4.
to it.
Yeah,
Oh,
2 and then
plus-
2
okay,
forests.
I'm sorry. So that guy can do.
That you could put on one of your creatures if you want to, but that's more of something that you're going to want to put on an
All
attacking
right.
creature.
Well, I guess I don't have anything.
My jewel.
I've got some.
Oh, it's still in place.
Oh, my
I got
jewel.
some serious power.
Okay.
I think.
We're just going to wing it.
You know what?
You don't have another land to
I don't
play?
have another land. I
All
really
right.
don't. So,
Well,
Back to me.
yes.
yep.
Pass the turn.
So pass turn. These you didn't actually spend this time.
Sure. These should go back up for me, too?
Yep, those 2 untap.
Okay.
And
now I
then-
draw a card.
Yep.
All right.
We'll get this.
Steve did not deal you damage during his turn, so you get 1 counter on
good
your
lord.
Luminarch Ascension.
See, that's a problem.
Thank you.
I
There
need more
you go.
mana. I need to be a mana.
Oh.
And you, at your upkeep,
Oh.
have a spore counter on this thing. And you'll
Okay.
get another one when she says go.
I
That'll be
see.
your upkeep triggers.
Got you.
Oh, yay.
Thanks
So-
again, Zoltan at Flatline Studios, too.
So I have
He's
to lay
really
another
helping us out.
land before I can play a card, correct?
Yes.
So we're going with this.
Well, you can play a land anytime, but you can definitely do that right now.
Okay, that's kind of where I'm going with this. That's kind of your
You
basic.
just get 1 a turn though.
Yeah, correct. Okay.
Mana starvation.
And then I'm trying to go against spores. Really nothing, hey?
Mm.
I mean, where am I going with this? What am I fighting over here?
So this is just 2 walls. He
Just-
really can't attack anything with
can't.
those.
That's kind of where I'm going with it. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know.
But if he doesn't get a mana, you're gonna start to get counters on this thing, and that's gonna be scary because then you're gonna have a bunch of angels, and he's gonna be.
That was the scary
Okay.
part.
Well, don't never say die. It's okay. We're gonna do it. Just
Yeah,
I'll die
if-
on a hill. I'll die on a plant
Yes, you will.
with my land.
You'll die on a
That's a
spore.
great idea, Savannah. I think if you're still mana screwed next time, we'll lay down a universal howling mine, and that just means that instead of drawing 1 card a turn, you'll get to draw 2 cards at your upkeep, so that nobody gets.
Well, I don't want it to be unfair.
Yeah, that's what
So
we're trying
I
to
mean,
do.
like I'm in total agreement.
Is that
with
an actual rule, or are you guys doing mercy rule?
So I
here?
don't. It's slightly mercy.
So
I
yeah,
don't
you got
really-
3 mana.
Yeah, I really don't.
You don't have anything that you'd like to play.
Well,
You can use that.
that's what I was wondering because
yeah.
it was kind of next up on the thing. Okay, so I am going to.
Just read the card though.
Okay, it's Journey to Nowhere. When Journey to Nowhere enters the battlefield, exile target creature. When Journey to Nowhere leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Good thing I
So, which
can
one
read
of his
that without my
creatures
glasses.
are you exiling?
That's a very good question.
I probably know which one you're gonna pick.
Savannah, what you got? I'm coming in for assistance. I would say the taproot. Nah. Yeah. Defender.
Yeah. Go for blood, kiddo.
I'd say
Yeah, I can't tell you what the better
the
choice would be.
taproot.
I'm just here to help with the rules.
No, that's okay. What? I'm going for that.
That one?
Yeah.
Taproot Kami?
Yes,
okay.
Great. So what do I do? Kill it?
So this will be flipped over in exile. This will
Goes-
be out of the game.
It's not a graveyard, it's an exile.
If you can destroy this,
Mm-hmm.
this will come back.
Ah, gotcha.
That's what I'm going with, kids.
Roger that.
It's probably not the greatest choice, but we're going to figure this out as we go.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, my.
And
So,
pass the turn.
yeah, then
Yeah, I shall pass the turn.
I think, yeah.
Do I
okay.
flip
Pass the
these
turn.
down then?
Yes, if you paid for, you didn't pay for anything.
No.
Yep, you're fine.
Okay.
Or did you you just paid for this, so you need to pay 2, I think.
1.
1 plus a planes. So,
Plus a... Okay. I'll get this.
all right.
Yeah, we've got a lot of action going on.
I
for
probably
news.
messed
That's
up,
awesome.
but you know what? If you don't,
No.
until you
You're doing
figure it out.
fantastic.
All right, so then at pass turn, you get to draw a card. Hopefully that's a land, or else we're going to get out a Howling Mine.
I agree.
That is not a land. Go ahead and
let's do
draw
it.
one more card. Nate.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Steve.
Steve.
Oh, got one.
Oh, good. All right. Well, then we can
Alright.
play lovely.
So you can play your land then.
So now I have 3 mana. Now I can take some of these people out to play, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, you can definitely take
So
your
would the game have
commander
been
out with
seriously
3.
stalled had he not gotten one? It would have.
It could have, yeah, the game can stall out pretty easy if you don't get your...
Now, these are just
land.
basic beginner decks too, right?
Those are not basic beginner decks, but they are
That's
one
okay.
color, so that just means that, there's not a whole lot of other mechanics or combined mechanics you got to think about.
Alright.
Nate's
Are you
in here
getting
to-
advice on your little phone there, sir? Because I'm not looking at mine.
Yeah, they're just talking about this
Oh.
Howling Mine is like for beginners, and they've used it.
Well, that's great, though. I
like
mean,
back in the 90s when we were
Here we
all
go.
around and
Universal
all that good stuff.
Howling Mine.
all right, right.
It says at the beginning of each player's draw step, if Howling Mine is untapped, that player draws an additional card.
Okay.
So then you've drawn your 2,
Yeah.
you laid your 2, and now you can play anything that costs 3 or less, or your Omnath,
Okay.
your commander.
I'm gonna do.
Oh, shoot.
I'm gonna do canopy cover
That goes on top of a creature.
on top of a creature, like a spore flower. Is it not? No, it's not. A
No,
creature.
that's the guy I flipped
That's
over.
the other. Oh, you son. Of a... Okay. Well, we kind of broke the fourth
Oh,
wall
you
on
know.
that one, but
We're trying.
and I can't do. I still can't bring this one out.
Nope, not yet.
Son of a gun.
Is everybody losing their minds watching us
How
try
many
and
cards
play?
do you have in your hand now? Is
I
it
have 6.
7?
You should have.
That's
You
6.
have a lot.
I laid down a land. I have.
Should count
6.
those again because there's 7.
But he grabbed an extra.
Oh, I did. I
But-
did. I'm sorry.
But because you don't have more than
That's okay.
7 cards, you won't have to discard if you don't play one.
Yeah.
So you can tap 3 and you can play your commander.
Okay. Let's do it.
It's not gonna go well.
All right.
Son of a gun.
And
So
now
we're-
with him, he's a special case commander. He doesn't get 1/1 counters, but if you have unspent mana, you can pump him up and make him bigger.
Oh, I'm jacking.
And then you can take those counters off of him for extra mana on a different turn if
I'm
you want.
jacking them because I need.
But you
yeah,
had
I
to
need
take
smart.
that to get mana. So
But you get it too. So
Yeah, okay.
So
You
then
still
when you say
All right.
go, she's gonna untap, upkeep, and draw 2.
okay, it's me.
Yeah.
Steve, are you
Yes,
relinquishing?
pass.
Thank you, sir.
Turn.
Okay.
My
All right.
God.
So I have 5 cards in my hand.
Yeah, Nate just played the green apple
So
jelly
I'm only
bean.
picking 1 because I should only have 6 cards in my hand. Correct?
No, you can have up to 7, but you're gonna draw 1 and then draw an additional 1 because this card says so.
Oh, fun.
And
That
then-
looks delightful.
And then this is at 2 because Nate did not attack you, or
Right.
Steve did not attack you. This is at 2 because at your upkeep you get another counter.
Right. Okay. So I'm not drawing another. All right. So now,
Savannah's got some help for you.
so, can you read it to me? I don't.
Oh
care.
no, he's not. He's
All right. I'm constant. All right. Here we go. So
So you have to untap your mana, untap,
untap. I'm sorry.
and then you drew your 2 cards.
I drew 1 card.
Draw another one,
Okay.
and now you can play another land.
Okay.
And now you can pay for anything that costs 4 or less. She drew 2 now. She thought we were cheating. So she just drew 1.
Thanks, Savannah. You've been
Oh, I want to play this. Is this playable?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't like what
You gotta
just
tap
said.
your mana for it.
Okay, we're gonna Homina. I need 3.
Yeah, the Howling Mine thing did work very
Homina.
well. Thank
Okay, so we've got we're gonna just slaughter these names. Sorry about that. Rocks, Faith Mender.
Uh-huh.
It's a creature. And its life length. Damage dealt by this creature also causes you to gain that much life. If you would gain life, you gain twice as much life instead. Okay.
All right.
Yep. So we got a 1/5, and whenever that thing gains life, it's gonna gain. Whenever anything she's got gains life, it's gonna gain double the amount of life from that guy.
Okay, and she's worried about taking another card and cheating?
I don't think she's worried. Look at that cape.
Son of a...
I'm not worried. Okay, this is good.
Don't seem worried.
Steve, I shall pass to you. Well, because we're in this together. I mean, like, I don't know what else
No,
to
I'm
do
getting,
except.
I'm gonna get my
Steve,
ass kicked.
This is actually
At
getting
your
fun.
upkeep,
I
you get a
liked this
third
guy.
counter?
That was
Okay,
fun.
the third.
Yep. Untap.
Untap.
Okay.
See, I'm getting it.
You get the upkeep counter, and then you draw 2.
Even if I have 7?
Yep. Draw 2. It's not until the end of your turn that you have to discard it down
Gotcha.
to a 7 card hand again.
Ooh.
All right. Gotcha. All right. I'm going to lay down yet another forest.
All right.
I am going to
Oh, have a great night, Savannah. Thanks for saving the game with the Howling Mine idea. That was a great
Actually,
idea.
that is good. Thank
And
you
we
so
love
much.
you back, pal.
I'll never forget it now.
All right, here comes that. Can I finally do that?
You can finally do that.
Radagast the Brown, Lord of the Rings style.
What'd you do?
Riding his rabbits.
Jeez Louise.
I don't know, he just looks cool, but there's a lot of text.
Yeah, you got to read that so she
So
knows.
whenever, so it's a legendary avatar wizard from the Lord of the Rings. Whenever this card or another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, we're going to look at the top X cards of your library, where X is that creature's mana value. So you can reveal a creature card that doesn't share a creature type with a creature you control. You're probably going to have to translate this and put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So
that is to help you get creatures. These are all tapped in order to play that.
yeah,
So you got to tap those down.
you got it.
And
you went with a 4?
So that was your first main phase. You get an attack step. I would right now you only have a 1/1.
Yeah.
Her Rhino will kill that thing.
Yes,
I would probably
indeed.
say go if I were you.
I will say go if I were you.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you, sir.
You are ever so welcome. You are so gonna wizard my ass.
Now Nate, Steve did not.
So I get to 3.
So you get a third counter on that.
And then these have to go up.
Yep.
Okay. All right, and then I get to draw 1.
You get to draw 2
2.
for Howling Mine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Here's how dumb I was when he was first showing me this game. I thought when he said tap, you got to go like that, like you're playing blackjack in Vegas.
No.
Untap, you go. "Real shit."
Oh.
Zoltan's on active duty doing 15 different things here at Flatline Studios, but also he's rocking the comments. Thanks, buddy.
Okay, so I get to play up to 4. No, I can play late
You
land.
get a lay of land.
Yep. So I'm gonna do that. So I can play up to 5.
Play anything up to the cost of 5.
Well, son of a gun. I know exactly what I'm playing. I'm putting this sucker down. Which is Aegis Angel.
Oh, okay.
Flying.
Now when she comes into the battlefield, she does something too.
Oh, good lord.
If I'm saying it right, when Aegis Angel enters the battlefield, another target permanent is indestructible. Can you read that for me? I
Yeah,
cannot
another
bring my
target
voice.
permanent is indestructible for as long as you control this angel.
Okay.
So you can pick anybody you want to be, except for the angel,
Yeah.
to be indestructible.
Yep.
Here, you can pick any
Awesome.
one of those
so
things.
I have to. This is a 4, so I have to do 4, right?
She should be worth 5. I think.
Are you sure?
I'm never going to be able to bring that one up.
Should be
can't
3.
see.
3 and 2. She is worth 6. You cannot play
Oh
her
shit!
yet.
Sorry. Oh shoot! Sorry. It was like, oh my god, no, no. Hey, you know what?
Right, Zoltan.
You know what I say to that, Steve?
Ingest. Do it.
Thou shall ingest Satchel of Richards.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna do my Oh, I picked up my Silver Giant. Shoot.
You can play that guy for 5.
No, I thought I already played him. I picked him up.
Not yet.
Nope. All right.
I'm going to do this.
Search your library for an equipment card and put it out into play. Attach it to a creature you control, then shuffle your library. Okay.
So yeah, you'll tap down the 5 for him, and then I don't know that I would attack. You could attack with your rocks, and you're gonna gain at least 2 life, but
Then I will.
he's gonna block it, and you're not gonna actually get through. So it's up to you whether you want to swing with that thing or not.
I'm gonna hold
You're gonna hold.
Steve.
All right.
to you, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna untap my lands
Untap,
here.
upkeep, you get another counter.
And how many of these do I need? So now
Just
I'm
3.
actually
So anytime that you're getting attacked and you feel like you're taking a whole lot of damage, you can take 3 of those off and no damage
it up.
happens.
Nothing
this turn.
happens.
do it
to you.
up.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna draw. Are we still doing the 2 or?
Yep.
All
As
right.
long as this is on the board.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. So I'm gonna lay another 4
There you
stone.
go.
Oh, for crying out loud.
So yeah, I'm quite green, aren't I? I had this all planned out. Son of a gun.
Was that
All
right?
right, I'm gonna do Dawn's Reflection
Oh, good lord.
That goes on. It's an enchantment. It goes on a land.
on top of a land. Okay.
Yep. So what you want to do with that one is pay 4 mana for it, and then
Okay.
put it on whatever land you did not tap.
I got you. So go like that, like that, like that, like that. Stick it on there.
And stick it on this one, and then
Gotcha.
when you tap this, you're actually gonna get 3 mana for that one.
Perfect. Okay.
And if you don't have anything that costs 3 or less in your hand that you want to play, you can stack that 3 mana right on your Omnath.
Okay. Because I do. I can start playing around with this one.
Yep, you sure could.
So I tap this, or how do I? So
You
just
tap
like
this and it's going to automatically tap for 3. That's an enchantment, so that's going to go
Okay.
on a creature,
On a creature.
and it's got to be on a creature that you're going to want to attack with, because that
Okay.
makes him not be able to be blocked.
All of them, basically. This is the part where I go blind.
No, you want to put it on one of your
Oh,
creatures.
on mine. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stick it on. I'm not. I'm gonna stick it on my. Yeah.
All right.
Right on there. I just need to keep needing.
So then he's going to have Shroud, and he can't be blocked except by creatures with flying, which
Of course, that would be the one.
you're fresh out of creatures with flying right now, but
What is the upside down stack under his library?
upside down.
Oh, you mean these?
Yeah, what
I
are
just
those?
I just didn't stick them underneath the pack there. That's my fault.
Oh, okay.
Still learning, kids.
So what do we got going on now?
That
Good
was-
call from in there, Zoltan.
Yeah, way to go. Yeah.
So then you're going to play 2 of that mana to play your spell. You've still got 1 mana left over. I would put a counter on your Omnath just to let you know that you have 1 green mana left in your mana pool.
Okay.
And so next turn you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th one on him. So you've got a ton of mana already.
All right.
Yeah, you're smoking me on that. What do we have going on now?
Yep.
Steve.
Yep, you're able to attack or say
wow.
go.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm kind of out. I've already pretty much used all my stuff. I'm gonna say go.
Thank you.
All right. This thing drops to 4, and now whenever you have extra mana that
Okay.
you want to spend on
Already
angels,
tapped.
you can pay 2 and drop as many angels. It costs 2 for each one.
Ah, that's doable. Oh.
Draw 1 and then draw your second.
Oh. Well. Mm-mm-mm.
So do you got a land to play?
I do not,
All right.
which means I'm SOL.
Oh, no, not at all. Your Luminarch Ascension has 4 counters on it, so even if you don't have anything else to play, you can pay 2 mana and just drop a 4/4 angel into the battlefield, and you could do it again. You could do it twice.
Like that.
Well, you could definitely play that if you wanted
Or
to.
that one.
Somebody told
You
me
could
watch out
definitely
for
play
green
that if you
Okay.
wanted to.
Okay. Oh.
That was what I was. As soon as I hear the word angel, people warn me about that.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
I'm dropping this bad bitch down.
All right.
And that's 4.
That lets you steal any one of Nate's permanents, except for this one that can't be targeted.
You're lucky you dropped that damn spell down.
I did.
Very
I
lucky.
done gooder.
But you could take his Spore Flower, or you could take his Radagast the Brown.
Now, I don't know, in all honesty, which one's more advantageous.
I would say the Radagast is
That's what I was going with.
be able to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. That was my initial.
But Evangelize says, gain control of target creature of an opponent's choice that he or she controls. So he actually gets to pick.
Oh, so you get to choose which
creature
one.
you
Okay,
get.
I'm still doing it.
And then that goes in your graveyard.
Okay.
Go.
So you got to give her one of your
So
creatures.
do I have to play any of these?
So I have to give her this?
You have to, whichever one you want. You can give her one of them.
I would think I'm probably gonna. I mean, I've been building up this Spore Flower, but I guess I have to give her the legendary Radagast, right?
He can't tell you.
I can't tell you what to do at this point.
I know. I don't want you to have, because this looks really, really new and cool. I guess I'm gonna do the Spore. I'm gonna give her the Spore.
Okay.
All right. Now you do have the option, just because you don't know how to play, you can, in response, crack the 3 counters off.
Yeah.
And that way she can't deal you damage this turn. And she gets the Spore Flower in her control with 1 counter on it instead of 4.
Yeah, we're definitely doing that.
So.
All right.
And then this is yours
Okay.
with 1 counter on it.
Okay.
Robber.
Okay. I'm not reading the comments, so I don't know what's going on over there.
There's nothing going on really.
Nope.
All right.
I'll let you know if somebody says
now-
something.
I can't continue.
Well, you just stole his.
Do I have to knock this down?
No.
Nope.
No, it just stays at 4, and then it'll go to 5 and 6 and 7 if he doesn't attack you. So yeah, you can choose to attack at this point, or you can say go again.
Oh, I would love to attack.
I would.
Do you have a flyer?
I sure the hell do.
This is what we've been waiting for.
No, you don't have a flyer on the board yet.
Oh, but can I put one down?
No,
Nope.
because you just spent your 5 mana on this
Yeah.
card.
Okay, I'm done then. I gotta pass.
That's your turn. You didn't unleash the angels of fury.
No.
She dropped a Stonehewer Giant instead of making angels.
Well-
That's okay. She's got time.
Yeah. Okay.
Make angels, KJ. Tap your mana, wizard. All right.
All right. So then she
Okay.
said go. You need to untap, upkeep, and draw your 2 cards.
Sounds good. All right. Okay. Dude, I'm like a state park over here with all these forests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Nice.
and then 6, 7, right?
You have 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh, 8.
and 9. You got another one on Omnath here.
Nice.
KJ, tap your mana.
Oh, good lord.
Because you paid for this.
Oh, I gotta do this?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'm going to.
That's okay. These guys are catching all of my mistakes too.
No, this is learning.
Good lord. All right, I'm gonna do Nylea, God of the Hunt, for 3.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3, and then
4 for her.
4.
Yep. 3 and then a forest.
My bad. And then what I'm gonna do is, because I have 3 more. Nope, I can't do that.
Get smoked on this.
Okay, I'm gonna do cultivate.
Yep. You can do cultivate. That goes in your graveyard when you use it.
Okay.
What are you cultivating over there?
I get to search my library for up to 2 basic lands, reveal them, and put it on the battlefield tapped, and the other into your hand.
Yep.
And
So
shuffle your
put.
library. So what do you do?
Yep. So go through your library, pick out 2 more forests,
Okay.
One goes in tapped and one goes in your hand.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, good lord. I'm just going to do this.
This is not going well.
Okay. There's one. And here's two.
So for you guys at home, while we're shuffling this deck up and stuff, what was the first game that you ever played of Magic the Gathering? Can you remember what deck or what the theme was that you were playing with? If so, let us know in the comments. We would love to hear that.
All 6 of you. Yes, please.
Tap your mana, wizard. Tap your mana, KJ.
What?
There you go.
It's tapped.
I have no idea. Okay, so I put the one down, and then I put the other one in my hand? Like, how
Yep,
does
you
that work?
put one in your hand and one down tapped.
All right. Tapped it.
Why are you putting another land in your hand though?
Because I accidentally set it down here.
Well, you put one in down here,
Okay.
and then the other one that you pulled out of your deck
Did you
goes in
pull
your
2
hand.
out already?
I thought so.
The reason I'm asking is because you're going down on mana, and you're supposed to be going up on
I
mana
know,
by
I know.
playing that spell.
I have one for... Okay, so I've got one in my hand.
Okay, you can lay
So
that
this
down
one.
for... That'll be the one you lay down for your turn. Okay?
Okay. Pass the
All
turn,
right.
I guess.
Well, no, you can... you got an attack step. You paid
Oh, no,
3
he
for
said it already.
cultivate.
He
Yep.
said... No, I'm just kidding. I'll give
He
you grace.
did say
I
go.
did
I'll
say-
give you grace.
I did say
You
that.
can use your 3 mana to make your Omnath
So,
a little bit bigger if you
3,
want.
so a grand total, how much do I have available? Because I'm losing track here.
You got 3.
3.
We're going to put it right here on your Omnath, and now you can afford a spell of 4 or less.
Okay.
Oh, this is just...
I know,
I
right?
feel like I'm going down in a blaze of glory.
All right, I'm going to go Forgotten Ancient, and then I'm pretty much maned out.
Okay.
What the hell does that do?
Every time you cast a spell, he gets a counter on him.
Oh.
And then at the beginning of his upkeep, he can move counters from Forgotten Ancient to other creatures that he
Why do I
wants
feel
to.
like I'm so basic here right now?
I don't know. You're about to do all right whenever Steve says go.
And I will, because I have nothing else.
All right, so are we going? It's to me?
All right. So you'll get
5.
another counter
Does
here.
this just stay at the
You'll get
4?
another counter here.
2.
And,
And I draw a card.
and then when that has 3 on it, you can remove them to stop damage.
Unleash the angels. That's what everybody keeps...
I think it was against Jim with some crap pre-con back in the 60 card deck days. Got your butt kicked so bad. Yeah, I don't think anybody's first game of Magic goes
No,
well.
this is interesting.
Zoltan asked a question too. Does Omnath lose his counters for using it for mana?
Yes, when you use that mana, these aren't really counters. We're just using the dice to represent
Oh, I have to
how much
untap
mana
these,
you have
right?
stored.
Gotcha.
I untap.
But
all
right
this.
now he's a 5/5. He's not a 1/1 anymore.
Okay.
I gotta get myself back to.
All right, draw your 2 cards.
Oh, I need 2. 2. I drew 1. Oh, I can throw another one down,
Yep, you sure can.
and then
Now you can play the angel that you wanted to play before.
yes, I'm going
Or
to. Nope.
your Luminarch Ascension here. Every time you pay 2 mana, you get to drop a 4/4 angel into play. So, personally,
Can I drop my angel yet?
yeah, you can pay 2 and put an angel.
Yeah.
Pay 2 and put
I'm
an
paying
angel.
2. I can pay 2 for that.
Nope, this one. You need 8 for her, but you
1, 2,
can.
3. How many do I have? I don't have any.
You have enough to drop 3 angels into play right now if you wanted to.
I'm going to.
Okay,
Good lord.
Shit.
so
No pun intended.
so we got a 4/4 angel,
Come the angels.
a 4/4 angel.
And the crackle of the sky and the heavens open up.
Oh, that one you do not want to put out there.
Just
like
kidding.
Did not see it.
Just kidding.
That. And a 4/4
That was
angel.
a joke. I have no idea why.
There you go, Josh. KJ's playing her angels like you told her.
There
Okay,
you
I can
go.
drop this bad.
Nope, you just spent. You gotta pay 2 for the first angel,
Oh,
2 for the second,
I gotcha.
2 for the third, and then you don't have any mana left over to do anything else at this point.
I'm not putting out any cards.
Well, you don't have to.
Oh.
At the end of your turn, though, you have to make sure you have 7 or less cards in your hand. Well, 7.
So I have 7.
Okay. So then,
So then I can plow on 10. I'm kind of tapped out, aren't I?
yeah, and I would not attack him
I'm
with
going.
what you got
Here
right
you
now.
go, Steve. It's all on you. I'm passing it to you, sir.
So untap.
I thought she was gonna unleash like a swarm
Not
of
yet.
angels on me.
No, we're trying to wait.
How many do we have there? Oh, that's
Now,
3.
plus, you did not play any spells that turn, so he doesn't get a bunch of counters, so...
Okay. So I untap, and I'm picking 2.
Oh, that Spirit Shift deck was horrible.
Spirit shift.
Soul Shift is what they called it.
Oh
Well,
boy.
let's build up the national forest here.
I
All
love
right.
it. Why not?
You have a ton of mana.
Yeah, I do. So now 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that the deal?
No. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 4 more, so you have 15 mana. This is supposed to be in your graveyard.
Oh, graveyard. Okay. 15. Holy, good lord. All right.
This is where you're winning, so.
Well, right now he's got an indestructible guy that, or girl, that lets all of his other creatures have trample.
Mm-hmm.
So he could do some really nasty stuff here, but because this is your first game, he doesn't really know the mechanics yet.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Oh, great.
Right.
And we'll see how this plays out.
Let's see. I'm gonna play Gulta, Primal Hunger.
Josh says
Legendary.
KJ's not going to lie. That card is one of my favorite cards in Magic.
So I'm gonna play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Gulta.
Okay, so are you going to remember your Radagrast trigger this time?
I
So
get the
whenever a
trigger.
green thing comes into play,
Yep.
you get, by the converted mana cost, you get to
Use it.
do something with that.
Okay.
So
I can.
this says, whenever he or another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is that converted mana value. And this is 10 plus 2, I think?
Yeah.
12?
22.
So you get to look at the top 12 cards of your library.
Okay.
But pay for your spell first.
Oh yeah. So
Now, he also costs less for each green creature you control or something. I can't see it from here. But, you'd have to read it.
costs less to cast, where X is the total power. It just says trample after that.
Where X is the total power of creatures you control. So
Yep.
right here you have 0. You got 6. He costs 6 less to cast.
Okay.
Omnath is a 5 right now, so he costs 11 less to cast. So the only thing you really have to cast on him is the 2 green mana to pay for him.
Oh,
Okay.
my.
Oh, I like that.
Yes, smoked my can on that one.
Nice.
But then Radagast's thing lets you look at the top 12 cards of your library
12.
and put 1 creature
Oh, come
into your
on.
hand. You may reveal a creature that doesn't share a creature type with a creature you control. If so, put that in your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library.
Oh, good gravy.
That's okay. I think you actually have
I'm so good.
a pretty good board state right now.
11. No, shit's about to get real with you. Okay. So you get to pick one of these that...
You get to pick one of those and put them in your hand.
Gotcha. Roger that. Okay, we're going...
Oh,
All right.
I like that one.
I'm going to go... I'm going to do this. Oops. Okay.
Technical difficulties.
And then just put this underneath again.
Still.
Yeah, I must have had somebody knock a cable back there.
Oh, are we...
Put them on the bottom? Yep.
Perfect.
All right. So now
Hold on.
you've got some big stompy stuff out here. Because you played a spell, this guy gets a counter.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll put a counter
We're
on
good.
this
Stick
guy.
that on there. Stick a 1 on there. And then... boy.
still am really
So I
Then
still...
You can attack.
is it-
You can play more spells.
Let's attack. Let's start attacking. I think I'm going to do that. Because I'm terrified of her. Because she's gearing up. I could feel it.
You can't.
I
I
can.
don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, you do.
I
with
don't.
help. So,
I don't have much help.
can I attack with that or no?
You can.
All right. Target creature gets 2/2. So I will attack. As long as your devotion is green is less than 5, Nihilea isn't a creature. It's indestructible. And other creatures you control have trample. Gets a 2/2 until end of turn. So I can go
Yep.
like that. And then use my little Radagast
Nope.
cat.
That's
No?
only when a creature comes into the battlefield. So
Okay.
we got a 6/6 coming at you. She does not give herself trample, but she is indestructible, so she's not going to die either way.
Mhm.
You can block it with any of your creatures or just take 6 damage. You could even block it with Nate's Little Wall if you wanted to.
Oh!
Son of a.
Ooh. I gotta take damage on it,
Didn't
though,
say
right?
that
Nope.
one coming.
You won't.
So I do
You
that.
block it.
Nope. Just say it's blocked, and
It's
then
blocked.
this will go in your graveyard.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
And then
I didn't even know
do you
that.
want to play more spells or do you want to say go?
Bring it on.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 8, 9,
Okay.
and 4 more. So
I've got it. All right. I'm gonna tap for 9. Or actually, yeah, 9. I'm gonna play Myojin of Life's Web.
oh wow,
What do
okay.
What do I do?
You're gonna hard cast. This one's 3, so this is just
Gotcha.
1 land with this attached.
Okay. So we got one less. All right. Yeah.
My Gentle Life's Web. That's gonna come into play with a divinity counter on it because you played it from your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Put that on there.
So confused. Okay.
Now that just says that he can take that divinity counter off of it at any time he wants to put any number of creatures from his hand into the battlefield.
Okay.
That gives it indestructible right now. But he's already attacked, used all of his mana except for the 4 on Omnath.
Mm-hmm.
And so the only thing left is for him to say go.
Go.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in my hand.
So then you're going to untap everything, KJ.
Yep.
Draw 2 cards.
I have 7 in my hand.
That's okay.
All right.
That doesn't matter till the end of your turn.
Okay. 8.
My
There you
God,
go. So
I
you-
can put down.
half the deck in your hands. That's awesome.
Yep, you can play that. And then you've got a lot of mana.
Yeah.
So
When can I leash my Kraken?
probably next turn if you have another land in there for next turn.
Well, sure. I can't lay any more land.
You can still lay land. Yeah, next turn.
Okay. Okay.
KJ and I have matching soul patches.
One requires shaving, the other a washcloth. Yes.
I
Let's see what we got here with our crew.
Yeah, you need to pay attention to the game, brother.
Oh, I thought it was just.
is
Yeah, if somebody's talking to you,
is
I'll let
this
you know.
a smart move? Jeez, Joseph and Mary.
You could, yeah, that wouldn't be a bad move actually at this point.
That's kind of where I was thinking. Like, how do I play that? I just put that down.
Well, so what's going to happen if you play that is he's got 2 indestructible creatures. So
Okay.
you're going to kill everything, and then he's going to have 2 big creatures left over to beat you down with.
Okay, so I don't
So
want to do that.
I probably wouldn't do
All
that.
right, no. I don't know what.
I didn't like the first
I know,
part
right?
of that.
No, it's okay. I think I want to throw something on the battlefield if I can.
Yeah, come get it, sister.
Well, and keep in mind, too, that you can use his ability to grab any equipment out of here and throw it on the battlefield.
Oh.
you can use this ability anytime you want to just pay 2 and drop more angels. You could,
I'm gonna pay. But the thing is,
but you've got a lot of cards in your hand, and you probably want to use
I know,
one of them.
and there we, and
Because he's got the indestructible stuff.
I know. Okay.
It might be wise of you to play that Aegis Angel now.
Yeah, that's where I was going with this. Okay. I'm doing that one. Okay, so Aegis Angel, when an Aegis Angel enters the battlefield, another target permanent is indestructible for as long as you control this angel, basically.
So you gotta pick what you want to be indestructible.
Uh-huh.
And then you gotta pay. Well, you gotta pay for the angel first.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. 5, 6.
4, 6. And
then make something. Yeah, that stays right where it's at. But you can point out something else that will be indestructible for you. That means it won't be able to be destroyed.
Thank you, Flatland Studios, for...
Josh, help!
Make sure you hit
I think
subscribe.
the rhino.
Yeah, this is quite overwhelming when you're not used to playing this, so forgive us, though, the people
Search your
watching.
library for an equipment card to put into play. Attach it to a creature in your control. Well, that's a creature in my control.
Yep.
So I think I want to attach it.
Well, you just paid 6 for the angel. You've got 7 mana, so you don't have enough mana to do that little ability right there anymore.
Oh. And I can't do it for the rhino either.
Nope, you just got to make something that you have indestructible. It can be a 4/4 angel. It could be.
I'll do a
one of
4/4
your...
angel.
Okay.
Thank you.
How about this one's
I totally
indestructible?
forgot. So do I have to knock down anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. You should be.
Should I put that in front of this guy
Um.
so I know?
No, he's. It's
I'm trying to
color
keep
die.
this mentally together here. Like,
Yeah, these are all your angels. Here's your indestructible angel.
all right, black
It
is
looks
indestructible.
different.
Okay, good.
Sure.
Got it. All right. And then I can play more, right?
You've only got 1 mana left, so
Okay,
I'd
I'm
probably
gonna
say.
pass to Steve.
Paste it to turn.
I'm trying to hurry up this whole.
Untap.
Well, Steve's got 1 turn left, really, or else I think you might have him. So.
Okay.
Steve's deck is doing what it's supposed to do here, but
Yeah.
Steve's not remembering that every time a spell's played, he's got to put a counter on that guy.
There you go, Steve. There's a little heads up for you.
Little lesson learned.
Well, I can't. It's really hard to remember.
fine,
This
no.
is actually great learning, though.
I do
is
this
totally-
too. I will forget about
totally-
Forgotten Ancient myself.
Well,
once in a
I'm
while.
still remembering. What the hell is that again?
That's 4 mana. That's 4 extra mana.
All right.
I
So,
still want to
I
know
have
why
quite a
when
few
it
mana, I
says
could
4
pretty
on
much
here and I
play a
have
whole bunch
mana.
of stuff, but
Why 1, 2, 3, 4 doesn't
all
work?
right.
Because it's
Different
4,
cards.
but it's also 2 that have to be planes.
Oh, so just right out of the gates, you have to play 2 planes. So then whatever. I gotcha.
No, 1 planes, 2 planes, and then 4 of any kind of mana you'd
Oh
possibly
my god,
need.
it just all clicked. I'm sorry, that was really dumb. Oh, but
No,
I
it's fine.
got it now.
All right, I'm gonna go
Oh, geez,
regeneration
Joseph and
time.
Mary.
I'm gonna tap
Oh my god.
5 and 2 forests.
Mr. Joe Rogan, thank you so much.
3, 4,
I feel like I need to talk about conspiracy theories or something.
Please don't.
7. So I'm gonna tap
No politics, no
7,
religion.
and I'm gonna
Oh, yeah, no.
place a Moss Bridge Troll.
Oh no.
All right.
What does that little asshole
That
do?
one, if it's gonna be destroyed, it regenerates,
Okay.
which I'm guessing is coming.
Why do you need a bridge?
And you
Oh, he's
tap
the
any
troll.
number of untapped creatures you control, other than, obviously, that card. With total power 10 or greater, I get a 20/20 until end of turn. So
Oh my.
we'll see what happens with that. Let's see, I still have 1, 4, and I think I have 2 over here.
That looks like a 4 to me.
All right. I'm going to go Thrun the Last Troll. I'm going to tap all of them. I don't know
Okay.
how to do all this stuff.
And Thrun costs 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. So we're gonna do that. And that's trying to think. There's always one thing I keep forgetting at the. I think. I guess. Yeah. I passed the turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're smiling. I screwed.
You've got a
something up.
lot of big creatures there that you could have attacked with before you passed.
You
the
know
turn.
what? For the sake of the game, I'll recant and go ahead.
But also, you played 2 spells, so this guy should have 2 counters coming on him.
Okay. All right. Stick to
You're
4.
welcome, Steve.
Yeah, this is the part of the game where it's like
It just gets overwhelming.
your
No, I
mental
understand.
capacity should be on what does what and what counters.
I know. Well, when you're first learning it,
Yeah.
it's pretty overwhelming. All right. So I can attack.
Yeah.
You
I
can.
don't need the mana or anything like that. Okay.
Well, you're done spending that
Just attack. All right. I'm going legendary elder dinosaur on your ass.
What the hell's
I
that?
think that's what I'm gonna do.
So there's a dinosaur coming at me and my
Yeah,
team.
it's
12 trample.
12 trample.
That means that you can block it, but whatever you block that this is in excess of, if you block it with a 4, it's still going to trample over and deal you 8 damage.
All right.
Usually in this case, I just take 12 and
I'll take 12.
so then you got to
Yep.
take that off your life counter. You'd be at 28.
Yeah, I got it. I can do that.
And then how many? Did just all my creatures can go after her? if I
Hey,
want
what's
to?
up, Mr. Anderson?
Mr. Anderson?
Okay.
So I can literally take this out. Any creature that can attack, I can just launch them.
Well, you just swung with a 10-10, so you only get 1 attack step per turn. So,
Gotcha.
So you did good, Steve.
yeah, you did
I
good.
did okay.
So
All
you
right.
took 12,
So
and
now
then, yeah,
Passing the baton.
I will pass.
pass your turn.
Okay, so I can pick 2.
I don't know a whole lot about Vampire Masquerade, but I heard that was a pretty cool game also. I'd like to check it out sometime.
These little bad boys back to where they belong.
Yep, untap,
2.
draw 2,
Humana.
lay your land,
Lay some land.
Big scary dino. I know.
and now, KJ,
Yeah, I know. That's a coming down, isn't it?
I think you know what to do now.
Can I unleash that bitch yet?
Yep. Death by snoo.
Okay, so I gotta pay the price here.
Yep, you pay all 8 of your mana. You get Avacyn, and Avacyn says that all of her permanents are indestructible. So the same as this and that one.
This
So
is,
I can't even attack her.
You can, because all of your stuff has trample.
Oh,
Yeah.
You just
trample
have
you
to
can
do excess damage.
So it's not as bad as you think it is.
Or it could be.
Or, you know,
Or
there's...
horrendously.
Okay, so, this lovely lady. Flying Vigilance. Angel of Hope. And other permanents you control are indestructible. Okay. So I can still attack.
Oh, yeah, if you want to. I personally probably would just sit back and relax because now you've kind of got a board
Steve,
state
it's all
that's
on you. Go.
insane.
Go.
Yeah, this is these guys' second game ever. So the
Ever.
first
And
game,
the
Yeah.
first game was like 2 months ago, so I haven't seen these cards in forever.
Yeah, see, if you say a phrase like pretty clueless,
Yeah, we're
you've
totally
missed one
clueless. So,
word
yeah.
that you need to strike, which
But
is
you know, you gotta
totally
start. Everybody
clueless.
starts somewhere. You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
so now that we're a whole turn away,
Okay.
Steve, the reason I was smiling is because you forgot 4 of that counters.
Okay.
Oh shit!
You forgot your Radagras the Brown. Every time you drop a creature, you get to go down and put another creature in your hand.
Jesus Christ.
We didn't know any of this.
We did. But
No, it's just a lot to keep
That's
track
a
of. So
lot.
that's what makes Magic.
That's okay. I've given you a lot
complex
of grace too, Steve.
Yep.
We're
Alright.
in this together. I mean, yeah, I want to kick your ass.
oh, it's
but,
okay.
But we're gonna figure this out together.
Hey, it's cool.
But now he's got it for this turn. He knows what he's
Right.
getting and what he's forgetting.
Kind of.
Am I supposed to be bumping? Oh, I gotta buy angels.
All right. So I'm doing the 2.
Buy a mana. I say buy.
There we go.
I'm gonna have a whole different.
There you go.
And another
Ah!
for us.
Seriously? Mm-hmm. Steve, you need to stop. You might just kick my ass on this. Maybe I'll dress up as the coolest girl next time.
I'm going to save this one.
I don't know. Both of these decks are actually kicking off
They're really
pretty good, and they're gonna.
This is great.
It's gonna be very hard to get.
I'll just have you know, on the way here, I had this makeup on, and I had to drive past people, and they were looking at me. And this one kid came up next to me in a Mustang, and I have a Jeep with a stick shift, so I dropped it down to second gear, and I drag raced him on the way here.
Did you win at least?
No, I backed off, but it was fun as heck.
You got a cool ass Jeep.
I know, I
That's
do.
the thing. All right, I'm gonna tap.
I'm getting Steve to stop thinking about his card.
I know.
I know. You're
The
doing
power of
TJ,
distraction.
you are. You're doing table talk.
Somebody said Steve is distracting you with his cleavage.
Again, with the cleavage.
You need to get like a big piece of carpet and then like pull it through so you look like you have like
8
chest
and
hair just
9.
like coming out.
And
Like,
it's going to be the Tarrasque, legendary dinosaur. I must be in a dinosaur.
Oh my goodness.
So, whenever the Tarrasque attacks, it fights target creature defending player controls. What the hell does that mean?
That means that you get to pick another creature that KJ controls, and they each deal their
nuts.
damage to each other. But KJ's creatures are all indestructible, so
Yeah.
you're not going to do any much to them.
Okay, so that was a piece of garbage move.
see,
got
I
you.
just needed to unlock
Roger
this
that.
bad bitch to a point.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that should be your next cosplay right there.
Yeah, oh, I will. I'll do that.
All right, so
I keep this card
she
out.
cast a spell last time. So, do you do this shit again?
No, not until she casts a spell here.
No, I thought she did last time.
But you just
missed
cast the Tarrasque, so you can put one on there for that.
Okay.
Oh, I need to up these.
And then the Tarrasque is a green creature, so Radagast the Brown is going to do his thing.
Which is, I get to look at the top cards, and I get to have, what's the mana now? Like 12, up to 12? Do I get 12 cards?
What is the mana cost of the Tarrasque?
The Tarrasque is 10.
Okay,
So do
so
10.
you get to
All right.
look at the top 10 and put a creature in your hand.
Oh, I'm smearing my makeup all over the place. This is great. I'm gonna look
You
like I
just
just went through a rainstorm.
do
when
one
I'm
of
done.
those?
I will. Just wait. By the end of this game, I'm gonna be so stressed out. I'm trying to comprehend what all is going on here. Am I supposed to be upping things?
No. Nope, not at this moment.
No.
You have a bunch of indestructible stuff, and
Yeah.
he's going to have to find a way
Kinda
in
like
his deck
that.
to get rid of that, or just
That
stop
I
right
understand.
over.
Or step over. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do this one.
Steve.
Definitely.
I'm with you, Jason. Thank you, buddy.
Steve.
Do that so you can't see it, but...
What are you doing? Now remember, if you lose, or if I lose, it's because I gave you like 4 chances.
4? Wow,
Okay, 2.
You do tell yourself stories,
2.
don't you?
2. I'm gonna
2?
use that.
1.
It was 2.
It was
It was
1.
actually 2. Hey.
Oh my goodness.
Play the tape back. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I still have, so I have 5 mana on that.
Nope.
Nope.
This is just 1/1 counters.
That's a
This
1/1
one's your
counter.
mana.
That's my mana. So I've got 4. I've got 7 total. That would be just enough to go like that. And we're going Engulfing Slugworm.
Oh, the Slagworm. Also, her stuff
Slagworm,
is
I'm
indestructible, so when he destroys something, you're not going to be able to destroy her stuff.
You gain life equal to that creature's toughness.
But
you
Radagast the
can't.
Brown is going to kick off again, and you're going to get a search for another green creature to put in your hand.
Okay.
7 cards up from the top.
Alright.
And then this guy, you played a spell, so he's going to get a counter.
Oh my God, you guys.
I know.
It's-
This is nuts, man.
It's
Well,
almost...
this is. I love it, but it's just a lot.
I know.
I'll pick up. I think the more, obviously, it's the more you play, the better you get.
All right. We're going.
What are you rifling through over there, Steve?
Well, I get to pick one.
Well, hurry your
I don't
ass
know
up.
I'm doing this. I'll do that. This goes back.
Is table
on that
talk bad? Are we not supposed to
No,
do
it's
that?
actually really cool when you're watching while it's happening to you.
Okay.
It's kind of like watching someone trip.
Okay. All right. Well, no, I'm just like, maybe I'm
I
not.
didn't
So is
mean
it
it
bad
that mean,
manners? I
but
need to know
not
bad
at all.
manners as well.
Okay, I guess I'm out of mana too, right? Mostly.
Looks like you're a done deal.
Pass the turn.
Thank you, sir.
Pass
Yeah.
the turn.
I
That was
choose.
85
I get one?
minute.
He didn't hit you last turn,
Yeah, and I get 2 cards.
and you get 2 cards.
Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Oh, gee.
So now this deck has its indestructible state. What you're going to want to do is a spell that says like destroy all creatures or something like that, because yours aren't going to get destroyed.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna lay some land. Right? Always lay. Oh, I gotta humana. I'm gonna unhumana. And then we're gonna throw that stuff down. And then
I don't know what he's talking about.
this looks. Whoa. I have 3 cards that are fascinating. May I ask your opinion on this? Is that very special?
Turn 1 it is.
Okay.
Right now, not so much.
Okay. All right. The one that I think that says, what is that?
That is Orification. That would be a funny card to play too, but you have a game-winning card in your hand.
All right, hold that thought. He can't say anything.
I'm not supposed to say.
I know. I want to buy this bitch. I want this one out.
Hard. What is it?
Oh wait.
Just tell her what it is.
No, don't. Hey, hold that thought. That's it right there. The angelic arbiter. Oh, maybe not. Shit. You can't tell me that, and then I'm like, oh.
Or Jason Anderson.
No,
I don't know what that
I'm gonna
is.
start trying to read this. I can't do that. I'm playing the game. Hold that thought. Okay, so I'm indestructible. I need to blow Nate's ass up.
Pretty much.
So
'cause
I
can't
need to
hit
find
you.
the card that's gonna blow your ass up.
I can't hit you with anything.
Oh, I don't think that's it.
I go ape shit on me.
While KJ is thinking about which card she's going to play, we want to say thank you very much to Flatline Studios for having us here today. Most of our games aren't like this. Just to let you know, we are training these guys how to play. This is their second game ever, and they did a starter deck about 2-3 months ago.
Yeah, it's been
And
that
they've
long.
been talking about it ever since, so we're getting them back on here for this live.
I don't know which card it is. Okay, I do. It's one of 2. I thought it was the first one that I was holding forever, which is these 2.
I'll tell you what, go to MTGCasualCommander.com just like you
Silver
did,
Tide?
but go up there and check
That's
out
the
all our
one.
We have over 700 now.
Oh,
don't we?
yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
we got
yeah.
702 videos as of today.
Games.
Oh, so I want to cast.
Shorts,
I want to.
Vicky.
Funk. I'm doing a
You gotta spend your mana for it.
Okay, so it's 4. I'll just put it
That
there.
looks like 6, I believe.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then the little asterisk 6. Okay.
And she's going to Solar Tide. Now
Yeah.
you get a pick. Are you going to destroy all creatures that are less than 2 power or all creatures that are above 3 power? All of your creatures are huge, so.
Oh, I didn't have an idea.
3. Above a 3? Yeah. Yeah. It's a 3 or above, right?
Yep.
Yeah, then that's what I choose.
Okay,
I
so,
choose all
I
creatures
choose-
that all
so
that
all
are
your
here.
creatures are going to be safe because they're indestructible.
Yeah.
She's indestructible. The guy with the divinity counter on him is indestructible over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And then everyone else is
Dead.
dead. Mossbridge Troll is going to regenerate when he dies.
Okay. So
So,
just go like that.
yep. And then
You're
everybody
lucky.
else.
You laid that troll bitch down. Sorry, I said that.
And now you have 3 mana left over that you could
Same
play
with the
something,
Forgotten.
or you could drop another angel in.
Same with that. That's
Yep,
toast.
he's toast too.
It was fun knowing you, the Forgotten Ancient.
Omnath will go right back in your command zone. You can replay him, but it's going to cost you 5 this time instead of 3.
Okay.
And that goes in your graveyard.
Gotcha. So I'll go like that.
Sneaky. Radagrast is dead too. And so is Galta.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Dude, you just went full blown.
I want to.
So now the board states have dramatically changed.
I only have 3 mana left. Man. Well, you know. I'm gonna. That's 4. Son of a gunner.
And don't forget about your abilities. You can always pay 2 for an angel or pay 2 for searching and getting an equipment to put on your creatures as well.
Oh, I can put equipment on my creatures?
Only if you use that guy to find them.
I do have equipment.
So equipment will come with 2 costs. First cost is playing it, and the second cost is equipping it. So
Okay.
that's...
So equipment creature gets a +1/+2, has hexproof.
Yep, Mask of Avacyn. So you got to pay that cost to put her out.
So that's
put it
2?
out. Yep.
And then,
And then you're going to need to wait until next turn because it costs 3 to actually put that on a creature.
all right, rock on.
I have this feeling this is a mercy kill coming up here quick.
And you're more than able
Steve!
to attack. Yeah, if you
I don't think I have it. Do I have anything to attack with against him?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Oh, shit.
creatures.
Well, I'm going to use all 7 of my creatures and I'm going to smoke your ass.
Smoke it. Smoke it.
Gosh, well that's 20,
So 5, 6, 7, 8.
21.
Oh, I see
So-
how this goes now.
So yeah, that's
And then
21,
this girl.
31. Yep, 31 damage,
Oh, good lord.
and 8 of it is commander. So that'll put you all the way down to 9.
I didn't know I could. Okay, I'm getting this.
And so all these guys are tapped. They're not going to be able to block.
So they're done. Do they don't go down to 0 because they're tapped or anything?
Nope, they're just like they are. And then he's actually, and Nate, you can block some of that if you want, because indestructible.
Indestructible.
This guy's dead.
Regenerate.
Yeah,
one
he's tapped. You
regenerates.
can't do anything with him.
Yeah.
But you got an 8/8
hell is
blocker. That's your flipped card that she's got locked down with this.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right. Yeah. Indestructible. I guess I have to. What do I do? Tap it to.
No, you can't block any of her flyers, but you can block these 2 guys, so that would save you 5 damage, so you'd actually be at 14.
Okay.
And then she's going to hit you with this little guy with lifelink, and that's going to gain her 2 life, so you'll be up 2 life.
Yeah, because I gain life when I shit on you.
Yeah, that's about it.
Sorry, that was
Like a
very
different
blunt.
kind of show.
Yeah, that's we're not doing that this week on shitting on Steve Copperfield.
Actually, they do it behind the scenes.
I'm so serious right now.
Figuratively.
I'm trying to like seriously
know.
get it. I'm getting
No.
down into this now.
Dude, you're so close. I'm guessing.
So
There's something I need to do here, but I don't know what it is.
there's
just 'cause
nothing
I'm
else
new.
you can do, I don't think. This thing needs to go in here in your graveyard. though.
All right. All right, Steve, it looks like you're up.
All right.
All right, on tap. All these bitches.
Bring it on, Mr.
Now, Steve, you're at a
Grasslands.
decision spot here because this guy is indestructible
Josh, sip it.
as long as he has a counter on it.
Yeah.
You can take that counter off to put all of the creatures from your hand into the
It is
battlefield.
entertaining.
But then he's not indestructible anymore.
Right, but plus she has indestructible.
She's all indestructible.
So this would be useless. Basically, be like, whoa,
You know.
for the king, you know, and then die.
Well, if you don't find a way to win this turn, I have a feeling.
You could win.
Well, I gotta pick 2. So
Yep.
this might be.
You could
the-
kick my ass right now. I think.
Lord.
I know I've
it's not
lacked on a
happening.
bunch of these.
All right, I'm gonna lay down another forest because that's what I do.
I don't even drink, but I'm going to need a beer after this one.
Okay,
Joe,
you know it doesn't.
you get
really
enough
matter.
money.
You know what?
You have a model for your girlfriend.
I am
knock it
gonna
off.
do that. I'm going all in. I'm just gonna commit either suicide or one heroic.
Removing the divinity counter.
I am removing the
Oh,
divinity
shit.
counter.
And he says that you can put as many, I believe, green creatures. What does it say? You got to read it.
Comes into play with a divinity. Okay. Indestructible. Remove a divinity counter. Play any number of creature cards from your hand into play.
Shoot.
So it doesn't say anything
So
about
nothing green. Any creatures you want, you can put them in there. Nope, you don't have to tap them.
Oh,
you
don't?
just took the counter off of him.
Okay. My
It's
bad.
okay. We'll figure
Well,
this
Josh
out.
is
keep it
Josh is thinking KJ's got this. It's starting
Any
to look
number of
like that. It
creature
depends.
cards. As long as I have the mana, I can just start going nuts, huh?
No, you don't
Nope,
need any
not
mana.
even.
Just put the creatures from your hand in the
Just
battlefield.
throw your creatures down.
God, you guys.
What are you
don't be
coming
mean.
at me with?
Holy fuck!
All of them.
What?
Suck it. Suck a big bag of dicks, dude. What do you got?
I'm gonna.
Oh, it's a lot actually.
I'm gonna go like that,
Oh, nuts. But
and
you know
then
what?
go fuck yourself.
Oh,
Do that.
that's not a creature.
It's not.
Nice,
meant-
nice try, Sparky.
try.
Sorry.
So with this guy, he's actually really cool because of the way that they drop in. Because it's your turn on your priority. I would play him first because then
Okay.
he's gonna come in and he's gonna come in. And they're each gonna let you take a card from your graveyard, and I think put it back in your
nuts.
hand.
Okay.
That's where I was going with that. Let's see what I want to do because I gotta go all in.
Yeah, let me just read that to be sure.
I mean, my
Whenever a
legend-
creature comes into play under your control, power 5 or greater, you can return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Okay. All right.
I know that Rampaging Balos is every time a land comes in, you get a 4/4 beast.
Do I want to do? I want to do the legend. I want to do the Gulta Primal Hunger again.
And then you
Attack. It's a
also,
12/12. Is that
that goes in your hand.
Okay.
And then this guy, when he enters the battlefield, you got to pick 2 of those nodes to happen.
Okay.
Oh, zip it. What do we got going on?
Okay.
So you get,
So I can go into battle.
no, you got to pick 2 of these things first.
Sure. Right. I mean, I'll.
Steve, here you go. Pick
I'm
2.
gonna.
What you got?
You
I'm gonna
guys.
gain 5 life.
There you go. You can do that. That's one of them. Now you got to pick another node to do for his second thing.
And then I'm going to destroy one of your target artifacts.
You can't.
enchantment.
All of her
I can't.
stuff is
It's
indestructible.
indestructible. God damn it. All right, so I guess I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a shield counter on it. Put
There
a
you
shield
go.
counter on.
You can use the.
So when I
dice
try
over
and
there for
deal you
that.
something, you can't. It's shielded.
Yeah.
No, if he gets
Well,
dealt damage or destroyed, instead you remove the shield counter. So it
Okay,
just lets
so I
him
It
can
die
just
do-
twice.
takes.
So I
Okay,
can do
so it
that.
takes twice as long for your ass to die.
I think you have to put it on him, right?
Oh, on him.
Does it say?
Put
Or-
a shield on a creature.
Oh,
you
okay,
control.
yeah, or whatever
I
one
can-
you want.
I can put it
What'd you put it on?
on the rampaging Balovs.
What does he do?
He.
So if I try and attack him-
it's trample. As soon as I
Alright.
saw trample, I'm like, oh
Alright,
hell to
alright,
the
alright.
it's time.
All right.
God damn, is there a lot going on in this game?
Steve.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, are you passing the turn to her?
I do believe so. Right?
Okay.
Because I think I've
Yep.
used all
Yeah,
my mana.
if you've done it, or you haven't
I mean,
used
I-
any mana yet, but
But I mean,
Steve, that's a nice little insight as to what the fuck are you doing? You haven't used any mana yet. Just take your time and figure it out.
no, I'm in a rush.
No, don't be.
So I'm gonna attack because I have.
you can't. Those guys.
Only one. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
the 2 that came in this time, this one just came in, so it can't attack. The other 2 can. The other 2
They
can
can?
totally attack. Yeah.
Your
So
2
these two
fresh
can
ones
attack?
can attack. This little bad boy cannot.
Okay, so it goes
So
back.
that goes right there.
All right.
Now with Mossberg Troll, it might be more effective because she's completely open right now.
Right.
to use Mossberg Troll's ability and tap 2 of your creatures to make that thing huge.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to.
So
do
you're
that.
using 2 other creatures to blow them up like a bad movie.
Nope, you just tap the creatures.
Tap the creatures. Okay.
So they need to have a power of, I think, 10 or greater.
Yeah, 10
So
or greater.
So
you
how
can
do you-
tap this
That's the only
one and tap this one that's not summoning sick.
Oh, it's 8/8 though, right?
Yep,
You
but
said
it'll
10 or
still be over 10 for you.
There you go.
And then that guy's going to get plus 20 and trample till the end of turn. So he's a 25.
There you go.
And you can actually hit KJ for 25 with him right
What
now.
are you
Okay,
doing?
we will do that.
Okay.
We will definitely do that.
Okay.
And with no mana, there's not a damn thing you can do about
Okay.
it. Unless you got a Swords to Plowshares in your hand. I don't think you do.
Well, we're gonna look.
Nope, not time for that yet.
Oh shit. No, I'm looking. Okay, never mind.
I guess that's all I got.
Yeah,
So I have to take 25 for hit?
I guess so.
and you'll be down to 6, I believe.
5.
Oh, you're at 30 right now?
Yeah.
All right, you'll be at 5.
All right, we can do this. I'll pull my ass out of this bad time. Hey, you gotta hit bottom to win.
Clearly.
Josh says if you leave this, or if you lose this one, Steve, we're going to have to let you go.
I guess so.
You're fired if you do. All right,
my
now
phone
I've
died.
got some issues here. I gotta pick 2 cards.
And untap everything that you got.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, 1 and 2.
A 1 and a 2.
These guys are all untapped too
Oh,
for you.
thank you. Everything. I see what you meant.
And it doesn't really matter because unless Nate has a fog or something in his hand, if you swing all your creatures right now, you don't even have to play anything. I think you win.
Okay, so I want to, I would like to purchase some flying people
Okay.
with my mana.
Purchase.
Okay.
I'm coming from a non-card playing.
I would like to purchase flying people.
Yeah,
she can. At this stage,
I'm so. Do I have to
Destroy
do that again?
To attack with everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody would tap except for her. She's got vigilance, so she
She's
attacks
fine.
that way. But
Okay,
so that's 12.
so
that's-
I can lay down somebody too, right?
Yeah, you should do that before you attack if you're going to do it.
I can't wait to read our comments within the week. Going, what is?
I'm gonna lay down
That's what I love about the new
Angelic Arbiter,
Oh, dang. Okay.
which is 7.
Yeah, there you go.
This is what it feels like to be new to this game.
And
Matika, sister.
and then I gotta up this guy, right? From the last turn? No, shut up.
Yeah, no, that's
Doesn't matter, does it?
you. I believe you took damage last turn, so you can't put any more on there. It's at
Oh,
6.
so we're just, it was 6. There she is. Okay. And then
Unleash the Kraken.
I want to attack.
Yeah, attack and kill Steve. He's only at, what are you at for life?
I'm at 19.
Steve, I would like to give her all she's got. I want my blazing glory in this bitch. You're
Let's do
going
it.
down on a
So that's
hill of smoke.
21, 31 damage in the air.
Yeah, that'll do
Yeah.
it.
That'll kill
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So Rematch and KJ actually pulled it through and did kick your ass at this.
barely not knowing what I'm doing. Oh, dude, I have so many cool cards. I just want to know how to use them. That's
now-
where I'm at. Is I don't know the cards well enough.
Exactly.
And I'm looking at
And
them
I feel
and I'm
like
going, ooh,
I'm-
that would be good in that situation and that one. And I'm
I-
starting to read them. And
And I feel
Well,
like
I can let you guys borrow this deck too, so these decks, so you can play it. These
this is awesome, though.
nobody in my play group wants me to play with these anyway. So
I will. In my playgroup. Nobody at my playground wants
We're
to
gonna
go on
make
the
our
spinning
own.
boat with me anymore.
no,
We're gonna make our own.
Oh, this
like,
was fun.
people
this
who
was
don't know how to
fun.
play staff meeting.
I do have to tinkle, though.
you got to talk a bunch of smack and flip Steve off, and then we can tell everybody to have a good night.
Steve.
Yes,
Smoked your ass.
I deserve it. You did fantastic.
You did great too, and you know I would have won a lot earlier, but I just gave you a lot of
What she meant to say, Steve, is there's a magic trick here.
Oh, is there? Is that what it is?
That was
Smoked ya! Oh,
Awesome,
yes.
guys.
So it's 1-1. So now we have to do another rematch to see who the true champion is.
That is true.
Right?
That is true.
Right?
Oh,
And we're better at it, hopefully.
I want this card again, though.
we'll come up with the guidelines for the next game.
This was fun. Thank you all for joining and watching. I know it was probably boring to a lot of you that are very good at Magic, but it was to me it was an absolute blast. So thank you.
Yes.
A special thank you to Steve 3000,
Yes,
KJ, and
yes.
Zoltan Wallace
Thank you, everybody.
for
This was
having us
great.
over here at Flatline Studios.
Yeah. So as always, like, subscribe, share with your friends.
Try
all
not
that.
to comment too meanly about the
Right.
Or,
Yeah,
although, you know
don't
what?
be
Go
rude.
for it.
Well,
for it.
actually, I can handle it. So.
Oh, yeah. Go
All
for
right.
it.
Joe, you good?
Taxi driver, Joe.
I think so.
All right.
Take us out.
All right. So we're gonna sign off.
Yep, thanks for stopping in on this MTG Casual Commander Live, everybody. We will have another game for you next Sunday at 5 o'clock, like always, and we'll see you through this week.
Bye.
Later. Peace.
La, la.